Trump is about to hit 80 years old, and this week he is doing exactly what he has talked about since the 1980s.
The enemies you can't talk to so easily. I'd make our allies pay their fair share. We're a debtor nation. Something's going to happen over the next number of years with this country, because you can't keep going on losing $200 billion, and yet we let Japan come in and dump everything right into our markets and everything. It's not free trade.
Taking control of America's economy and repositioning the United States on the global stage. If you go ahead and watch any of Trump's old interviews, you will hear the same complaint. America is getting ripped off by foreign countries, by bad trade deals, by pointless wars, by weak leadership, and by politicians who sell us out. This week, he's been all over Asia, Southeast Asia, Japan, and next China, cutting peace deals, trade deals, and pushing to end the conflicts overseas. What has Trump been doing? Well, what he has been doing, negotiating the art of the deal, something he's always touted he's great at. Major economic agreements, including taking over TikTok, AI manufacturing, and shipbuilding. Yes, shipbuilding, like ships on the sea. While the media is obsessing over drama, Trump is moving money and influence. That is what he cares about. He is not your typical politician. Trump is not and has never been the president of social issues. He doesn't care, in my opinion, about gender fights, pronoun laws, or welfare programs. That's something you might think he cares about because he's really good at doing PR, but he thinks all of that is just noise. He is the president of business. That is what I'm going to coin Donald Trump. Everything about him reads, I'm here to make America rich, wealthy, and of course, dominant again. Donald Trump has never been a person that hides. He's always said it like it is, right? He attacks countries like China, not over feelings, but over lost profit. And I hope that Xi Jinping understands this. It's not anything personal. It's business. He praises Japan this week, not because he likes Japan and their new prime minister or their new leader, but guess what it is? Money, of course, because Japan is finally buying American products. He is bragging about chip manufacturing, AI data centers, SoftBank deals, and economic peace treaties. It's not because he's a humanitarian. Trump wants to go down as the president with the greatest economic comeback of all time. But let's look at Argentina. Javier Milei. Now, when he came on the scene, I thought he was great. I thought, cut everything. Remember, he did that clip that said, afuera. He wanted to cut everything, cut big government. But how's that working out? There is a need for government. There is a need to go into government with a scalpel and not a chainsaw. People are saying that Donald Trump's administration gave over $60 billion, yes, with a B, but Trump doesn't give anything for free. He trades. He is setting up future leverage. That is what I believe Trump is doing. It has nothing to do with all the conspiracy theories out there. Billionaires do not hand out charity. Let me make that clear. Any deal they make, it's a power deal. And this is where people are naive to think that these men fear public backlash. They really don't. If billionaires feared us, we'd have universal health care by now. The government shutdown wouldn't be happening right now. Social relief would exist in a country as prosperous as the United States of America. But it's not their priority, because once you are at Trump's level, there are only two goals, and that is power and legacy. Trump is not focused on your well-being and social well-being. He's focused on these two things. One, make the United States look like a global boss. Two, beat China in AI, energy, and manufacturing. And that is why he is deregulating industries, especially allowing big tech corporations, Apple, Meta, Google, to build these private energy facilities. I do find this clip interesting. Just listen to it.
Lee Zeldin's doing a fantastic job. We're giving you fast approvals. You don't have to wait, 9 years. You're waiting a matter of weeks, literally a matter of weeks. You're coming in with the best engineers in the world. You know what you're doing. And so as you build your plant, you're sort of in the utility business, like Con Edison in New York. You're building your own electric, and you can build it as much as you want. And if you have any left over, you sell it into the grid. So our grid picks up a lot of electric without really us doing anything. You talk about private sector, that's the ultimate, but everybody loves it. And they're coming, honestly, I mean, somebody that understands that better than information, which is what the other part makes. You're going to make a lot of money with information, and but somebody that really does understand the generation of electricity. The kind of plants that are being built are unbelievable. They're far beyond anything being built in terms of your regular utility companies, which, you know. So
that was one of the topic of discussions today, was Apple, Meta, all of these companies, even, you know, some lesser known ones, telling these companies that they can go ahead and build these massive new AI data centers with an adjacent utility structure. This is economically strategic, yes, but also extremely risky, because energy is not like building a mall. If you cut corners with nuclear or utilities, you can wipe out entire cities. But again, I think Trump just looks at this as speed is greater than regulation. This is an AI race, and it's happening right now. And Trump wants to win it before China does. Really what happened today, and that's what's been happening this past week, aside from the government shutdown, which I predict, and my prediction is that come November 1st, somebody's got to cave, because they don't want pandemonium, right? They don't want people to start going into the streets and losing their crap. Meanwhile, here at home, Americans are paying $16 a pound for meat. This is record inflation we're having, rising energy bills. Regular people are opening barbershops and nail studios in their living rooms because they already know no one in Washington is coming to help them. Trump is not designing a safety net. He is designing a scoreboard. Like it or not, he is succeeding on his own terms. Listen, whether you want to admit it or not, Wall Street is booming. The stock market is up. Investments are safe. The wealthy are not panicked at all. The pain is on regular people, not the class who Trump golfs with and who he negotiates with. So when I watch Donald Trump shaking hands in Tokyo and preparing to fly into China to negotiate TikTok and trade, don't mistake it for diplomacy. This is economic warfare. Trump has been doing this since his first term, but unfortunately, like he said, the pandemic really took him for a loop and changed the course of things for him. But he's repositioning the United States for dominance, not comfort for you. Trump does not want America to be liked. He wants America to look untouchable. I'd really appreciate if you guys could like, share, or just give this a thumbs up. If you want more breakdowns like this, I'll keep tracking these deals and you just get it in a quick breakdown. But yeah, that's really what's happening. Have a great day. Think for yourself.